Okay, let's first understand that what this program is. It is an economic class program that has been launched to meet labor demand in agri-food sector of Canada. This program is designed to provide permanent residence to temporary visa holders who are already living in Canada and have non-seasonal, full-time Canadian work experience in certain agriculture and agri-food industries. And this program will run for the next 3 years. So guys, the last date to submit your application is from now until May 14th, 2023. And guys, there is limit on the number of applications. So per year they are going to process 2750 applications, and those will be processed on a first come first served basis. Now let's talk about the requirements for this program. First of all, let's discuss the education requirement. And guys, the good news is the minimum education requirement for this program is high school or grade 12. So anyone can apply who doesn't have degree or diploma. And guys, if you have completed your studies outside of Canada, you need to get an educational credential assessment, which is also called ECA, that proves your education is equivalent to a Canadian high school diploma. And the assessment must be done by one of the following organizations which are designated by IRCC, and each organization charges a different fee and has different processing times. So guys, please check their websites and select the one that is best for you. However, I would recommend WES because it has less processing time as compared to others, and the fees is low as well. Okay, now let's move on to the next requirement, which is language proficiency test. You must take an approved English or French language test before you submit your application. Let's say if you're planning to write IELTS exam, then it has to be general, not the academic one. And the score for each skill you will need is already specified by them at their website. Link is given in the description box below. And this is the table where you can check the minimum requirements for each skill under CLB level 4. So for reading you will need 3.5, for writing you will need 4, for listening 4.5, and for speaking 4 again. Now let's move on to the next requirement, which is work experience. So guys, you must have minimum of 1 year of non-seasonal, full-time and paid work experience in the past 3 years. That means you should have 1560 hours at least for your work experience. And it must be in one or more of the eligible occupations listed at IRCC website. So let me just show you the list. So for that, go to their website, which is cic.gc.ca. And guys, the link of this page is given in the description box below. So guys, this is the list of all the eligible industries and eligible NOCs for this program. So guys, your work experience must be in one or more of these occupations and these industries which are listed in here. And guys, the NOC level is from B, C and D, and these jobs are for butchers, food processing laborers, harvesting laborers, or farm workers. And guys, if you want to check the description of each NOC, then simply go to NOC page and the link is given in the description box below. Just enter the NOC number and it will give you the complete details of this occupation, such as possible titles or main duties and employment requirements. So this is how you can check NOC of your choice. And guys, another requirement for your work experience is that it must be through the temporary foreign worker program. That means your employer needs to submit labor market impact assessment with a duration of at least 12 months. And guys, one more thing, the work experience that you have achieved while holding an open work permit does not count as a work experience for this program. Okay, so next requirement is your job offer. And guys, your job offer must be genuine, full-time, permanent, non-seasonal, and it should be from one or more eligible NOCs and eligible industries that we just discussed. Okay, next requirement is proof of funds. Okay, so this is the amount that you need to show to Canada Immigration as a proof that you have enough money to settle in Canada and support yourself and your family. So the amount that you need to support yourself is 12,960. And if you have to support more family members, then the amount you need to show is more. Okay, after meeting the requirements, guys, your next step is to gather all the documents, and detailed document checklist is available on their official website. So just go through it and collect your documents. So you are going to need travel documents such as your passport and your language proficiency results, your education documents such as certificates or degree if you have, or diploma or ECA report, and then proof of funds such as bank statement, your valid temporary resident status if you are applying within Canada, and then your clearance certificate, and then photographs and stuff like this. So guys, you can go through this checklist, and once you gather all the documents, your next step is to fill out your permanent resident application. And guys, the complete application package is available on their official website, which is cic.gc.ca, and these are all the forms that you need to fill out. And guys, the link of this application and guide to fill out all the forms of this application is given in the description box below. You can go and check it out. And guys, it is super easy to fill out all the forms. All the sections of each form are explained into the guide, so you can do it on your own. Once you complete your application, you can pay your fees online, and the fees for this program is just for permanent residence application, and that is 1,325 Canadian dollars. And just so you know guys, they have increased the permanent residence application fees recently. Before it was I think 1,025, but now it is 1,325. And beside that, there is another fee for biometrics, which is $85 Canadian. And once you pay your fees, complete your application, then you can mail it to this address. If it is a regular mail, then this is the address where you need to send your application. And if you want to do registered mail, then this is the address where you need to send your application. And further steps after submitting your application are explained in the same guide as well. So guys, you can check them out if you want.